everyone, welcome to day 9 of December Daily. I'm using the Create December prompts from Bree, and today's prompt is favorite. So I'm going to start off by using a little girl that I cut out of this current Daphne Diaries magazine. So I'm just inking her up, and I intend to mount her onto a belly band in which I'm going to put a little card to write my favorites on. Actually, at this point, I think I'm going to do a double spread, which I end up not doing because everything just worked out on that single page, so I just left it at that. So I have this scrap cardboard, not cardboard, cardstock, marbled beige cardstock, and I'm just cutting that down so that I can make a belly band out of it. So now I'm just rounding the corners, inking it up, and I wanted to add something else for the background, so I found this ribbon that I had with some stars, so I thought that worked nicely. So now I'm just trimming it down to the right size, and I'm gonna glue it on just with the regular I don't know what you call these, glue something, roll-on glue, I don't know. So putting that down, and then I'm just gonna stick her over that. Okay, very simple belly band. And I wanted to do something for the background, so I tried these German vintage book pages, and I'm just tearing the edges, and I'm trying it out, and I'm not loving it because the writing is just too dominant for me. So I'm instead going with a this beige toned designer paper, which harmonizes, I think, much better. So I'm just cutting that to the correct width. Just inking those edges, and I'm gonna glue that on. And for favorites, this time I have decided to go with my favorite craft supplies, and so I basically just made a list of the stuff I use regularly and I really enjoy using, and that I can't imagine to work without. So that is what I'm gonna write later. So for now, I'm just sticking down my belly band on both top and bottom. I'm just making sure it actually has room to fit something inside. And then this is a printout of a free postcard printable I downloaded a few years ago, actually. I think it was from Pinterest. I'm not 100% sure. So I'm just cutting that down, and then also cutting down that same beige marbled cardstock, just because the paper it's too thin. And now I'm just going to stick that on, ink the edges again. Okay, and now I wanted to add a little tab to that so I could pull it out better, and I'm using my fabulous tab punch that I actually got from Amazon, and so I'm just putting that through the punch, but I'm not putting it through all the way so that it didn't punch out the top part, so I could fold it and have actually a folding tab front and back. So I just inked that up, and I wanted to stamp the word favorites on there with my recollections clickable stamps, but of course the word was too long for that little tab, so I decided to just go with faves. And so I'm gonna try stamping that on there, and it's taking me a few times because I wasn't happy how it turned out. So try number one. The problem was the what do you call it, the apostrophe between the E and the S, and it always was too low, so I didn't like that. So I turned it around, and I thought, okay, we'll leave that on the back side and try one more time for the front. So try number two. That S is kind of way too much on top, and that apostrophe is again wrong. I don't know, is that the right word? I don't know. So then I just turned it inside out, and this time it turned out much better, and even that thingy worked out well. So I was happy with that. So I again inked the edges, and now I'm just going to glue that on, and I decided to leave the back side of the tab blank. Then I wanted to add the date, so December 9, and I decided to add that to the belly band. I need to at some point order the numbers from the clickable stamps because I never have the correct numbers for when I do dates, because I want it to be the same font as the alphas. So I think that will be something I want in the future. And now I'm just adding some more interest on that side of the on two corners of the back side of the postcard. And so now I'm writing down my faves. So I'm putting down Ranger Distress Ink, Mini Tag Punch, Tab Punch, Recollections Clickable Alpha Stamps, Off-White Lace Ribbon, Script Washi, Floral Fabric, Bulb Pins, Earth Tone Scrapbook Paper, Corner Rounder Punch, Sizzix Die Cut Machine, Recollections Cinch, and Stays On Jet Black Ink. So those are all things I use all the time, and I could not imagine not using. Okay, so in the front I just decided to put down the hashtag Create December 2018, and then I just wanted to add a few more snowflakes to that beige cardstock just to add a little more interest because I thought it was a bit too blank. And that is it for this spread. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.